Hello everyone. The promised Messiah and the challenges of acceptance. Did the Jews judge Jesus wrongly? Summary. In this discussion, we will examine the reason why the Jews did not accept Jesus Christ and the influence of Old Testament prophecies on this issue. Jesus Christ, as the promised Messiah, tried to get the Jews to accept him as the Messiah. In the Old Testament, there are prophecies that refer to the coming of the kingdom, such as Zechariah 9, verse 9, which says, "Your king is coming to you, uh, triumphant and riding on a donkey's colt." In Mark 11, Jesus refers to this prophecy by sending two of his disciples to bring the colt. It's also stated in Zechariah 14, verse 4, in that day he will stand on the Mount of Olives, which is east of Jerusalem. And in Matthew 24, verse 3, as Jesus sat on the Mount of Olives, his disciples came to him and asked him about the sign of the future. The most important prophecy that the Jews expected to be fulfilled was Zechariah 3, verse 8 and 9, which states, "The Messiah will come and take away the sin of the land of Israel." If Jesus were to cleanse this sin, the Jews would have returned to their land. However, this prophecy was not fulfilled and was linked to the second coming of Christ. Therefore, the Jews accused Jesus of being a prophet and a dreamer. Based on Deuteronomy 13, verse 5, which says, "Those prophets and dreamers who say you will rebel against the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, shall be put to death." And they crucified him on this basis. Logical propositions. Old Testament prophecies. Jesus had to fulfill the conditions of the Old Testament prophecies. The mission of the promised Messiah. Jesus' most important task was to remove the sin of the land of Israel and restore the Jews to their land. Jewish action. The Jews challenged Jesus' claim to be God according to Deuteronomy 13. Failure to fulfill prophecy. Jesus failed to take away sin as the Jews expected. Impact on events. Jesus' crucifixion was a result of Jews' rejection of him. Interpretation. This logical formula suggests that if Jesus Christ fulfilled the prophecies of the Old Testament and the Jews acted according to their own laws, this could lead to Jesus being crucified. Also, if Jesus' main mission was to take away the sin of Israel, this could emphasize the importance of fulfilling the prophecies. Conclusion. Ultimately, the Jews acted according to their own beliefs and interpretations of the religious laws. However, Jesus Christ presented himself as a savior by trying to take away the sin of the land of Israel and fulfill the prophecies. However, because their expectations and claims to be God did not come true, the Jews crucified him. This conflict indicates the need for deeper understanding of Jesus' identity and mission and could lead to historical tensions. Uh, Question. Did the Jews crucify Jesus Christ correctly? Yes, they acted according to their own book. No, they should have paid attention to his prophecies and mission. It depends on each person's historical and religious perspective. We need more research and investigation. Thank you so much for your attention.